The local deputy shot 7 times.
Active shooter. We know that one deputy was shot.
Troopers and other law enforcement agencies converged on scene.
It has been nearly 4 months that this horrific scene played out. Pottawatomie County Sheriff's Deputy Gary Knowles nearly killed in the line of duty.
A deputy that was violently shot multiple times.
His road to recovery, a long one. But since that fateful October day, Knowles has made incredible strides and is now ready to relive what happened with us.
I told myself this is not the day that I die.
For Deputy Knowles, the day started just like any other.
It was a regular morning up until that point. When it was 6:30, get my kids ready for school. I think the wife was taking them to school that day.
But then, just about an hour into his shift, a call for help came out over the radio. A domestic violence situation out of Bethel Acres.
County 5, County 20, y'all just hold the perimeter until I get there.
When the call came out for assistance, I replied.
That call would forever change his life.
I was getting a lot of radio traffic, kind of letting me know the history of that address, kind of what's going on, who the suspect was.
Knowles got to the house and was soon met by Captain Jason Brinker and Patrolman Anthony Hicks with the absentee Shawnee Tribal Police, who were also hearing the warnings over the scanners.
Central County 201090.
Hearing dispatch on the radio, it sounded like a pretty intense call.
Deputy Knowles tried to engage with the suspect to no success. So the 3 men devised a plan until more backup could arrive. Officer Brinker and Hicks would hold a perimeter in the front of the house while Deputy Knowles moved around to the back.
A minute or so after Gary went to the backyard, suspect came back out on the front porch, and this time he was holding a rifle.
Shots fired up here!
When did you realize you were being shot at, and when did you realize that you had actually been hit?
The first round is the one that hit me, and it put me on the ground.
It's estimated the suspect, later identified as 27-year-old Braden Chesser, would fire some 30 rounds at the deputy.
We took about 40 rounds to 20's truck.
I looked over and saw Deputy Knowles rolling around on the ground with dirt flying up around him.
After a few moments of silence and fearing the worst, the officers heard an amazing sound over the radios. The voice of Deputy Knowles.
20's hit, stomach, vest, multiple in the legs.
I'm okay. I've been hit here. I've been hit here. He was calm. It helped calm us down.
In all, Knowles had been shot 7 times.
Right shoulder area, lower right leg calf, left leg thigh twice. Let's see, left elbow right here. I think the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then whatever broke my shin.
Incredibly, Knowles survived, but he needed medical attention fast. With the officers not able to safely get to him, Knowles recalls what he was thinking.
Everything goes through your mind like, man, what if I don't make it? What about my wife and kids? And then you're like, you know what? I got to stop thinking like that. I've got to get out of here.
Through sheer strength and willpower, Knowles was able to crawl himself nearly 50 yards deeper into the woods and closer to safety.
I'm due east of the house, 75 meters in the wood line.
He was telling me we need to go get Gary. So I said, let's go get him.
Meanwhile, this group of men was planning how to get Knowles to safety. Shawnee Police Officer Dennis Rains, absentee Shawnee Officer Russell Harjo, and Pottawatomie County deputies Brad Setzer and Cameron Dugan. The officers worked their way to his location, all while worried they too would be fired on.
It was a big relief to hear how calm and how alert he was. We was expecting worse, but when we was talking to him, it was a really big relief.
They took turns dragging him away from the house, finally getting him to an ambulance.
County 5, if you could get REACT down here to the end of the driveway of this residence, I'll meet him out by the road. Y'all stop right there. They're going to bring him to you. We're getting him loaded in the back of a truck right now.
Once at the hospital, Knowles would go through 5 surgeries over the next 2 weeks. He continues to go to physical therapy. He is walking more and even pushing himself to jog. It's unclear, though, how long his recovery will take.
What's been the hardest moment for you over these past 4 months, would you say?
Just some of the realizations of limitations that are going to be expected and are going to happen.
Through the hardships, though, Knowles hasn't done it alone. He says his wife spent every single night with him at the hospital. Plus, many in Oklahoma law enforcement and the surrounding communities have stepped up to help too. The McLeod Police Department raised some $10,000 for his recovery.
The support is just insane. Without it, I'm sure it would be a different recovery process.
As officials began to release details about the shooting, it was later revealed that Chesser shot and killed his estranged wife, Sarah, before turning the gun on himself. For Deputy Knowles, despite the challenging road ahead, he says he holds no ill will in his heart.
There's no reason to hold a grudge against anybody. There's no reason for me to feel bad. It happened. Now I just have to move forward.
Zach Rael, KOCO 5 News.